morning, Beekeeper here. How you doing? Whew, it is overly warm. Let me tell you what it is. It is 85 degrees here in the Pacific Northwest. I have a new fan and oh, oh, thank you. Hold on a second here. Let me dismiss this here. There we go. Reminder to take my evening meds. Very important, much more important nowadays. Okay, prescribed medication. There we go. Yeah, the family members say that I am doing better in the last couple of weeks, so we'll see how things go. I have my therapy appointment coming up and my meds management with the nurse practitioner coming up, and we'll see where things go from here. Content warning: I am an old queer man with mental health issues who moved from Tennessee to the Pacific Northwest because of political violence. I am prone to popping off with pungent opinions. I cuss a lot. I live in an area with legal weed, which means I can talk about it. Although I don't actually do it on stream, that would get me a 21 plus, and sometimes I get that just for talking about it. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, amusement park sign. This is a dark ride. You have been warned. Here we go. Let's get this game going and see what happens. I'm going to be watching my heat very nervously for the next little bit. The sun is on its way down. I've got the last evening sun coming in the window and it's heating the room a bit. I've got a fan directly on the laptop. I've got a cooling pad under it. I've got an exhaust fan in the window. It is still, well, it's hot out. I got to do something about the heat. I'm going to have to end up getting a in-room air conditioner before I get a new machine. The laptop's going to have to survive for a while. I got to bring the temperature down in here. This is bad. Okay, fingers crossed, inshallah, we are going to play Roots of Pacha. Happy sound there. And of course, the Twitch is saying that my bitrate is unstable. Knocking wood and invoking Saint Viticon. We'll see how things go. In the meantime, we got a game screen. There we go. Let's make sure we got a game screen. Come on. Watching the monitor screen and it's not refreshing. Why isn't it refreshing? It does this. Checking the monitor, make sure it's working. There we go. Yeah, I like to have a monitor just like you'd have a monitor speaker when you're on stage. I like to have that. There we go. I got it. And Pebbles. Pebbles is getting on here. It's worth pointing out that I believe the number at the front of the, okay, here we go. New idea in a jam. Okay, we got, well, I got some meat from Ozco. I got to talk with Ash. And I still have to, oh boy. Alright, is winter. Animals are in here. I got fur, I got egg. Let's take egg, because egg can be pickled. swing up this way real quick, see if I need to put an egg in the pickler. Yes, I do, in fact, need to put an egg in the pickler. So I will bring an egg up to the upper part of my inventory and plunk it in. There we go. Now we will have a pickled egg, or something like that. I'm trying to reference a joke that's not wanting to work. Don't worry about it. Okay, y'all look like you're all copacetic, all cushed and comfy. Yeah, when alpacas do that, that thing where they sit like a cat with their legs tucked under them, that's called cushing. That's another thing that you do with the females. If you walk a female in front of a male on the other side of the fence, and she cushes, she's in season and wanting that guy. If she spits at him, she's pregnant and she don't want that guy. Like Peter Cushing? C, yeah. Yeah. Peter Cushing is also spelled with a C, I believe. Oh lordy, I don't think any of us have ever had as much energy as Ada. Let me drop off the meat that I've got here, and I'm going to drop the corned beer elsewhere. And then I got to go check the veg and see how it's doing, because we do have winter crops planted. And they will be thirsty. And we have a honeycomb. Hurrah! Got a buckwheat honey. Okay, I'm going to stash that. Ooh, it's even a star quality. That's really painful. I've got to have it. Oh, wait a minute. I was putting those up here, wasn't I? Stuff I needed. Here's a honeycomb. Here's a buckwheat honey. She wanted honeycombs. That's buckwheat honey. That's not a honeycomb. Okay, I can go on and ferment this. Alrighty. Let's go and put that in. Nothing much to do with the veg today, and stop and say hi. Practice. She's had many, many more years than you to get good at it. Also, I think she cheats. But then everybody's like, yeah, we're pretty sure she cheats, but we got no idea how. Okay. Down to the beach. Talk with you. And there is there it is. It's this way. Go this way and do the raft. Okay, now where's Ash? Yeah. Person I need to speak with is there. Ah, gotcha. I've been making spreads out of our fruit, but it spoils so fast. I tried to ferment it like your clan does with other foods, but it has some unintended side effects. If I had the right thing to add, it might work. She wants me to discover pectin. Any fruit and sugar cane. Okay. Sugar cane. I need to find sugar cane. Where do I find sugar cane? You know what? I got a better idea here. Let's see. I don't think I've got this as a crop, do I? No. I don't. I am missing some plants here. And they're gonna have to be around somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna go on and raft over to the next island here. Let's go raft this way. Okay, remember where I came in. Oh hey, it's Uncle Lero. Something up here. Wait, that. Sugar cane. Got it. Got sugar cane. New seeds have discovered rice. Hot diggity fuck. I have rice. That is massive. That's a new grain. A new cereal grain. Oh shit, my heat is about to kill me. Hang on a second. I'm gonna... Shit. Oh, I don't even know what to do here. I got... I knew that, but dyslexia just likes to send the wrong signal to my fingers. I can understand. Oh Lord, I'm not sure I'm gonna make it through this. We'll see. I'm gonna go back and just continue on. The energy here is shifting. Yeah, there's sigils here that I'm starting that I sort of semi-recognize. Okay, I've got rice. I've got sugar cane. I'm gonna go boat back over to the first island and then check that other one. Zippity zip. Oh, cutscene. Cutscene. This shell was once going about its life on the ocean floor. Now it's just empty. Do you ever wonder about the afterlife? Rarely. I've kind of met the spirits. I rarely did too. But after I lost Rook, it's what I think about almost every night. Oh jeez. With my family history, Rook and I always thought I'd be the first to join the stars. So I made him that necklace and said that if I go before him to keep this on him, as my spirit would know where to find him. He hated the idea that I would stay behind for him. He wanted me to move on to be with Loon. So I told him to make a funeral pyre and burn the necklace so I would know he was okay. Before he died, he gave me that necklace and said, "You know the rules." It's been over 3 years. I've even built the pyre a couple of times, but I could never throw it in. Maybe tomorrow. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh, that's, wow. That's a heavy one. Whew. Shifting energies. Shifting energies. Sugarcane. Sugarcane. Sugarcane obtained. And, oh my god, dodos. Holy fucking hell. That's a tricky one. Okay, Green Dodo likes the song. Let's try this one. There we go. Double heart on that one. And this little one. I may push my stream back an hour and do like 7 to 9 instead of 6 to 8. See if that helps. I'm sort of thinking out loud here, don't mind me, but yeah. I gotta do something about this heat issue. This is really very anxiety producing. Okay. This goes around to the dodos here. Yeah, there's rather a lot going on here. Alright, I'm gonna poke my nose around here. Let's have a look in. Nope. Oh, hi, here's somebody. Tita. Excellent. I'm meeting people. Hey. Heh. Grapes. Oh my god. You know who's gonna go completely off their nut over this. 2 island is up and to the left. I need to find my way home. I have acquired new crops. I have found stuff. I may even have the stuff that Ash, Porky Pig voice, I got the last dodo. Yep. Woo! Oh, I need fruit. I must have fruit. Fookity dog. Off we go here. I'm 30, gonna have a quick look, see if there's anything bearing out here. No. I mean, it's winter, I really don't expect much. Alright. Let's grab a few herbs here so that I've got something to throw in the bin here. Peas, eating goober peas. I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics on that one. It may be a bit sketch. Oh, silly person. The stuff I just picked. Yeah, I got new crops here. Probably stuff I'm gonna have to go plant. Okay, here's this. Out in the jungle in order to be able to get it to grow. Let's go talk to people. Yeah, all I really did was lug the raw materials in. Oh my! Garrick wants to hang out. Check back with him in a few minutes here. Oh, ball. Heh 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 heh. That's not really what I meant to do, but okay. Let's flip back over to here. Alright, I don't want to wander too far, because Garrick is like, hey, I'd love to hang out. Check back in a few here, talk with a few people. No, already spoken with you. Ah, he's wanting to push it to the late, isn't he? Rump. Oh, you. I think my favorite Go-Go the Dodo of all time was on Tiny Toons, where they were doing the film class projects. I would love to go watch the stars with you. And Go-Go brought in a black and white art film and then went on a bit of a rant about how he was an artist. Oh. Normally I feel like they're so far away, but being here with you, I just feel so a part of it all. It was so nice laying on the roof the first time we hung out, so it only seemed fitting to take you to the most beautiful night sky I know of. Look at that. I see a turtle. What do you see? I have no idea. I have no earthly idea. That's just what I was able to do there. Okay, what's going on here? There's something I need to say. Oh boy. Here we go. I love you. I love you too. It's silly, but I was so nervous. Sometimes I daydream about what it would be like to grow old with you. I'm gonna let the moment slide and just say nothing and kiss him. I have two potential mates, and it's both people I've formed a union with before. Trying to get somebody else. But damn. Garrick is something special. The fact that he is so obviously neurodivergent, and the clan not only deals with it, but actually helps him leverage it as a strength. Everybody knew sooner or later Garrick was going to come up with the big one, and he came up with two of them. I have star quality mead. I have the sugar cane. I need fruit to go with it. Let's put the sugar cane up here for right now. Save and go to sleep. Sun has shifted and is no longer on the laptop and is at a much steeper angle. I think we're actually seeing some cooling here. Would be nice. One thing I've noticed, and Middle Kid noticed it first and was the first to voice it, shade here makes a difference. It makes a large difference. In Tennessee, when it is hot and you step into the shade, you're still hot. Here, if you are hot and you step into the shade, you are now cooling off. You may not be comfortable, but you are certainly less unhappy. Okay, I need actually to inspect, add materials, max it, and contribute. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go cut at some point. Ain't nobody in here yet, except those chickens. I need to work on getting the chickens in. And the dodos. Whew! Take that and take this. And I'm going to take this and this as well. Okay, leave that for right now. This, and this into there, along with the pickled ostrich egg. Go put the stuff up here. Stuff and stuff. Stuff. Should go there, really. We'll put that there. Alright. How are we doing? Oh, I don't have a full thing yet, do I? Let's work on that. I still got barrels that don't have cheese. And I need more barrels. First things first. I've already tended to the garden such as needs tending. Animals have been seen to. I'm heading to the jungle. Okay, nothing going on up there. Let's go sing to the chickens. Or play music for the chickens, anyway. No, I don't want to dance. I'm not going to do the chicken dance. No, come on. Stop that. Give me the flute. I have no idea which of these birds I've played for before. Looks like several of them here. What about this one? Okay. Alright, alright. Can only do so many at a time, you know. Yeah, I get it. This, remove. We'll put it somewhere else. Okay. Oh right, I can fast travel to the Yakuan Islands. I forgot about that. I mean, riding the raft is fun. I like riding the raft. But I could get there faster if I needed to. Okay. Got a thing to do here. Got a thing to do here. Thing to do, thing to do, thing to do. Thing to do. I need this. And it goes there. Just to the right of the door, just left of the door. And inspect, add materials max, contribute. Look in it, and let's take out all these goodies because there's definitely some goodies here. Into the bin with you go. There you go. And keeping those beans. 12:35, back to the jungle. Okay, what have I got here? I've got peppers. I'm gonna take down the peppers. Make some space. Oops. Because, yes, I have a new crop here. I have grapes. Doesn't matter if they're in season. It shouldn't matter if they're in season. Come on. This is the jungle. I should be able to plant them. It won't let me plant them in the jungle. Maybe because I haven't grown them elsewhere, but still. What about the rice? Same thing? Yeah. Nope. Cannot plant the rice. Cannot plant the rice, or have to wait for season. Let's see. Let's flip over to here and bring up the book and boop. Rice. It is a summer only. And oh, there's the grapes. They're a fall only. Okay. Let's go back to the land. I need fruit. One moment. I'm trying to remember, was it Tansy or Petunia? That was the woman's name. That was one of the two star-crossed lovers in Time Bandits. Don't remember. Now I've completely forgotten what I was coming back here for. Fortunately, I've got a time stop here. Think a second. Alright, well, when in doubt, go cut grass. Have some beans. Oh, fruit. Derp, 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 derp. Any fruit. What have I got? Tomato is a fruit, but it's used as a vegetable, so just, relax. What have I got? I've got a pineapple. How much did I need? This is suddenly very important. Five fruit. Where's those pineapples? There we go. Pineapples. Over to here. Get the sugar cane. Put the geodes. Oh, shoot. That was for something else. It's for a thing. It's for the magic guitar pick. Alright, drop those off on the way at the bin. I'm going out to the Yakuan Islands. It's 3:35. I may be able to get there by 5 o'clock at this rate. Drop that in. Whoosh. Zip, the spring was made. Where is Ash? Looks like her over there. Let's zap off this direction. Okay. Ash is working on jam making. There we go. I don't think anybody likes to fall into the Northern Sea, into the North Sea, you know? Billy Connolly did a whole routine about about a class trip going out to go swim go swimming, except swimming in Scotland means the North Sea. Okay. All that done. Not really time to do too much of anything in the labor intensive. However, here is a hardwood that I have not cut. And some lettuce seed. I ain't proud. I'll go for the tree stump. Well, speaking of tree stumps, I got some tree stumping to do. Gotta put on my tree stumping suit. Now, where'd that booger go? Winter makes a good time to clear a bunch of this out because I don't have to deal with all the grass. Hello? Oh, it's one of the wolves. Come out here to keep me company. Pet the wolf. It's late, I should go in. Wolf is reminding me that, yeah. Okay. And I have some sugar cane here that I'm gonna huck. Oops, no. Interesting thought. What do I do with the sugar cane? Let's do this? No. This? No. This? No. I'm not sure what I'd do with it. Damn it. Stop it. Enough already. Okay. Egg. Dairy products. You don't have a name. You're a Gen 4 male. How did that happen? You're my first Gen 4 too. Let's switch over to default tool here and rename I-Gen 04-M-01 accept. Okay. Got 2 jungle fowl here. This is generation 1 male. J-Gen 01-M-01. And you are options, rename J-Gen 01-F-01. Accept, okay. Alright. Over to here. And Ibex, female. What's the best I can do? I can get a Gen 3. And I got a Gen 3 male here. And go, get me a new Gen 4. Work on pushing them on toward higher generation. I don't expect anything here. Never hurts to check. Oh, lettuce is ready to harvest. Son of a gun. Alright, I got peas. Yeah, I keep, Right, I have to not move while I'm doing it. Oh, ran out of peas. Let's see, we're putting in kohlrabi. Also a perennial favorite. Hmm. Oh boy, I'm running out of winter seed here. Yeah, I gotta go see Uncle Egork. Anything left up here? No, okay. Cool. I gotta go see Uncle Egork. Oop, missed. Drop, drop, drop. Hold on to. It's kind of hard to play in the snow in the summer. Play person, I can just. There. Okay, there we go. Let's get moving here. I got oats. Fruity Oaty Bar makes a man out of a mouse. Do. Fruity Oaty Bar makes you bust out of your blouse. Which is probably too much of it, and I'll probably get dinged for it. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and run ahead and challenge the copyright checker, you know? Because the checker should be challenged. Cheese. Mushroom. Badgers. Actually, the cheese should go on and get bunged into a barrel. There we go. And I need to build another 4 barrels at least. Cask. 1, 2, 3, 4. Craft. And now I have 5 casks. And let's see, I'm going to put one here, here, and there. Pretty sure I can put one there. Still reach it. Not totally sure of that. We'll find out. But that's got me the full complement there. I can then take this milk out here and drop it on the cheese maker. Get it started. I need a vinegar. I got no vinegar. God damn it. Somebody didn't keep up with... Past me did not keep up with the vinegar supply. One should never say to an emu. And if you get that one, feel special. That's a Hodgson. Okay, there we go. There we go. That'll kick up in the morning and we'll have bunches of hay to put in there. Hurrah, hurrah. Animals all seem to be doing just fine. We'll swing by the bin and drop in the feather. And I'm going to keep the wild lentils and go put them in the kitchen along with whatever else that was. Kitchen. Pantry, where the things actually go. What have I got? Anything new lighting up? No. Nothing lighting up here. Oh. What am I missing? Wheat flour, corn, garlic, quinoa, pumpkins, honey, potatoes. Things I should be able to get by growing them out in the jungle. That I may have been missing out on because I am growing them out there, and let's just save and go to sleep for right now. Give this a second to sit. Past you said it was a problem for present you. Past me was an asshole. Dang it. Gosh dog it. Alright. Alright, let's see what I can make out of this mess. We're chugging along actually at a pretty good clip. Got, oh yeah, we got horse poo. I can make magic compost. I'll go make magic compost in a few. Just gonna have a quick look, make sure everybody's copacetic. Poke my nose in, make sure birds have hay. And the hay spinner is spinning. It is in fact spinning hay, yes. Hurrah, hurrah. This, but what I'm after is in here, and there's only one of each. I'll take the horns, go drop them off. I guess past me gets should be expected to drop the ball once in a while. There's a point there. Cheese. Okay. Water. Wonder why those didn't sprout. It's like they didn't get water. Weird. It's working the way it's supposed to. Alright, jungle next, I think. Let's drop these herbs in the shed. And then bounce out to the jungle. See what I've got growing out there. Past you has a lot on his plate. Yeah, don't we all? Present me has got a lot on his plate. I am now the mod pack architect for version 2 of the Twisted Teams Pixelmon server. Spent part of today working on the server, and I'll be doing again tomorrow. Hopefully get us to a stable beta that we can start doing builds in and regression testing and all that kind of happy shit. Alright, I'm going to take the time here. I'm also still active on a Cobblemon server and staying busy. It's funny, I've been doing an awful lot of stuff lately that can be construed as sysadmin. Okay, put you in with the others. Select, accept. Okay, where's another bird that I've previously played music to? This one. There you are, you little booger. There's a couple of them here. Okay. Crops. That's... I need... No, I need to be over here. And I need to see... I've got oats. Here's wheat. Okay, there's some wheat planted. And here's... This is amaranth, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get some quinoa going here. Oh, there's pumpkins. Okay, I do have pumpkins growing. Past me wasn't a complete butthead. Did put in pumpkins. I got some onions here, which I did not intend to pick, but I did anyway, so let's move on. Okay, off to here and to the land. Got the Singapore pictures up. Posted about it on Element and on the Fetty. That is a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh. I have tried to fill in the notes that I had from the time where I could. Still don't know where the JSON file went that has the notes for the Hall Power Villa stuff, but thankfully, Past Me did take a lot of photos of signage. So at each of the exhibits, I managed to, most of the exhibits, I do have the sign that says what is going on. Hey, there's some amaranth. I'm going to work on stocking this kitchen for a day here. Let's just bounce back out to the jungle here. I'll save some time if I just go down to here. So yeah, the V2 of the Pixelmon server for Twisted Team will be a little different. We're ditching the big fancy kaboom stuff and going with elemental craft for the magic mod. Partly because of the look and feel of the mod. It feels right for the aesthetic with the Pixelmon world. Same for technology. The lead tech mod is Auratech, which has some really nice unfolding installation animation. That comes back, and this go in along with that and that. And then I'm going to take these up here and throw them into the pantry. Corn. Corn is a thing I need that I do not have. It is a nice day out. Uncle Igork might be at the shop. Uncle Igork is at the shop. There's a few seeds. I need corn. I have a few corn seeds. Foop. Okay. Let's see. I really need all these damn tomatoes. There we go. Corn planted. Alright. Now, I needed potatoes as well. I'm going to take down this extra amaranth here and put in potato. The same over here. Mm. Hmm. And at some point, I'm still trying to get back to bread spotting to finish it. I'm so close. Oh, hey, I need to go do that, don't I? Yeah, but she's all the way out there, and I'll have to do it tomorrow. I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Walk around to here and pop Yakuan. Here she is at the field kitchen. At the kitchen, it worked. Sugar, and it keeps so much longer. Got me out of jam, so I call it that. Jam. You have to give it a try. Okay, I now have a jam maker. Any fruit and sugar gives you jam. How do I get the sugar? It wants Muscovado sugar. How do I get the sugar? I've got sugar cane. Something. I've missed something somewhere. Hmm. 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 Alright. When all else fails, let's go look it up on the wiki. Okay, sugar cane. This says I can just throw sugar cane into the jam maker. To get Muscovado sugar, I take the sugar cane to the mortar and pestle. Okay. Let's see. I think I put it up here. Where did I put the sugar cane? Here it is. It says take it to the mortar and pestle. Thought I tried that. Apparently, I didn't hold my mouth right. Getting into jam making. Something that I've done before, IRL. It's really actually pretty easy. The main thing is not to overcook it. You end up with well, sort of glass. Although it's a lot tougher, you end up with something really not edible if you overcook it. It hardens. Not in a good way. Okay, so I've got that. I've got... What have I got for fruit? I know I had the pineapple. So I'm going to grab a pineapple. And I'm going to throw this pineapple in. Toot peep. Okay, there it goes. I'll put the sugar in here with the fish. And maybe I can make jam out of that banana. That would be interesting. There's the jam maker going. I don't know how long it's going to take. We'll pick it up in the morning. Yeah, jam is really easy to make, and you can make it out of so many things. When we were living in Chicago, we had a mulberry tree in the backyard of our apartment building. And when they came ripe, we put out and we grabbed a sheet and sent a kid up in this tree and shook the tree, gathered mulberries, and made mulberry jam. And our landlord was like, "Wait, you can eat that?" He thought it was just a mess. And then, well, if you don't pick the mulberries, it is just a mess. But yeah, we made mulberry jam from mulberries from a tree growing in the back behind an apartment building in Chicago. It was a thing. Our kids learned that food comes from some interesting sources, and you can find it in some interesting places. Okay. Sod it, I'll just throw them in there and deal with it later. Ugh. Okay, time to make the super poo. We grab this and drop it there. And then we put it in there. Then we come over here and we get this. And we take the regular poo and we put it in with the horse poo and it makes super poo, which composts down to super fertilizer. Hurrah. Oh, just more poo. Well, I mean, it's farming. That's basically farming. I've said it before. Farming is mostly moving poo from one place to another. Occasionally, you get to move hay, and that's all sorts of fun. 120 bales. Whew, that's a bit of a workout. 60 bales is not much, but it's about my regular speed. 120 bales is an awful lot. That's at 40 pounds per bale. So yeah, you're swinging 4,200 pounds over the course of handling the stuff. Okay, we'll let the high quality accumulate. Drop everything else into the bin. Bin. The 2 jungle fowl eggs I'm going to keep. And I'm going to huck them into the pantry. I've been getting my jams and jellies since I moved here from Johnson's Berry Farm, which is a local company that has a booth at the farmer's market. They move a lot of jars of jelly at the farmer's market. They've got some amazing product, and I have quit buying commercial jellies. And my normal This is actually significant because my normal breakfast is a hippie peanut butter. Organic peanut butter and locally made preserves on sprouted wheat bread or some other kind of seedy bread. You know, something with some serious fiber to it. Something with some actual like nutrition and not just balloon bread. There we go. Here is some stuff. I have obtained some stuff, and we will go take the stuff to the bin and see what of the stuff we will keep. Yes, you probably should. There's one right there. Everybody looks in here. Oh, hey, that's useful. Thank you. And speak unto. There we go. I mean, okay, off we go. From zoom zoom. We got 9-star quality oats. Got a wild mango wine. The wild mango wine goes into the vinegar maker. We'll make mango vinegar, which actually sounds pretty good. Oh. The new company set up at the farmer's market this last week. That's a pickling company. They're doing fresh pickle, brine pickle, some that's fermented, some that's just brined. Their dill shred is just amazing. I've fried up a turkey burger the other night and threw some of the dill shred on it. Now, my only regret was that I did not throw enough on. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, this is the world we want. Buying really tasty stuff from people who live in the same town. Tonight the super pooper lights are gonna blind me, oh lordy. Like they always do. Yeah, I know that song. Okay, nothing growing here. I can pick up some alfalfa sprouts here. Other than that, not anything going on here. Oddly, just Jizu. Alright, I'm gonna bounce up to the forest and come down the hill the other backwards from the way I usually go and see what sort of resources I end up with. Woof woof. I think this is just regular wood, but I'm not totally sure. It's a lot of it. Yeah, it's just regular wood, not hardwood. What about the stump? Can't whack the stump. Piggy, piggy. I have no piggy yet. Nope. Cannot pop the stump. We've got so much great stuff at the farmer's market. It's year-round. In the cold months, it's indoors in a sort of heated building. And then in the summer, it just sprawls all over, and it's just amazing. No, not much here. But yeah, now I'm thinking about it and wanting to make a sandwich so I can throw some of the dill shred on. It's so good. They also made a curry relish that we got a jar of, and I forget what all we ended up buying like 3 jars of stuff from them that I've only gotten into one of so far. And Johnson's Berry Farm does some amazing stuff. They do some varieties that are just really amazing. They do a Waldo blackberry. It's the Waldo blackberry is a particular variant, particular cultivar of domesticated blackberry that was developed here in Washington State. What have I got here? What is that? Rose hips and oregano. Those should probably go in here. There we go. It does it. The Waldo Blackberry Jam is a darker. I'm not sure how to. It's almost a wine type of flavor. It does wonderful things for glazes and sauces. Mix it with a bit of vinaigrette. It makes an amazing dressing. I already spoke with you. I'm just kind of running in circles here for trying to figure out what I should be doing. I still don't have enough cheese to start the run there. What else have I got? One wine, one whiskey, one beer. I feel like I should have some cooking to do. I have oats. I don't have oat flour, but I can make that. I need onion. I need wheat flour specifically. Onion, garlic, potato. That sounds like a great dish right there. Potatoes again. Pumpkin and wheat flour. Any honey. Quinoa. Wheat flour. Corn. Garlic. Corn. Garlic. Okay, yeah. Now it's obvious what I have to have growing. Let me bounce out to the jungle for a second and see if there's something I can rip out and put garlic in if I don't already have it. Plus, I'm pretty sure I've got onions out there. Oh shoot, did I hit the... I hit the wrong thing here. Sorry. Oopsie. Let's go out to the jungle. Thank you. Johnson's makes a rhubarb raisin jam that they don't usually tell people what it is at first. They'll offer somebody a spoonful of, I can't believe it's not apple butter, or something similar, and then they'll tell people it's rhubarb raisin, and it is so good. Oh my gosh. That is in my regular rotation. I don't have room to... I'm not sure I've got room. What is this? Garbanzos. This is amaranth, and it's not even fully there. Let's go on and take this amaranth down. And see, garlic. I don't have any garlic seeds. Well, that's inconvenient. I'll come back when I have garlic seeds and can see what I'm doing. Good gravy. Somebody's taking the dogs out and Pixel is going off. Oh, I can't keep the blue undercarriage lights. It looked really cool. Oh Lord, dog, what are you going off about? I'm referring to her as E-string. Oh my goodness. Haha! We have a new Ibex. A Gen 4 Ibex. Fingers crossed it's a girl. Can't get bananas from the coconut tree. No, you can't. Can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest. Oh, let's see. I was about to look up the animals. I need to look up the animals. The Ibex is a male. God damn it. Well, so much for that. Already have a male. Bye-bye. Oof. Phooey. Don't have any dodos yet. Woo! I don't really want to go there. Let's just wait until they come back around. Up and up and up and up and up and up. Up and up and up and up and up. And here we go. Okay. Wow, do I have all beets ready to harvest. Beat knowledge up to 4. Hurrah. Sorry, my mind is wandering while I'm doing this and thinking about events in my past. And at a point where I had an anime fan just about knipped. I had gone on a run down to Atlanta to pick up a car, bring it back, and it had to stop partway back and get a hotel room and because I was falling asleep, I could not make it in one run. I had hoped to sleep on the Greyhound going down, and that didn't work. It was crowded and didn't work. And, trying to get to sleep, I put the TV on and discovered that there was an anime show on, and then later told Jonathan, yeah, they were running Thunder Sub, and he was like, oh my god, Thunder Sub, this is apparently was a hard one to find at the time. I said, yeah, it was the episode where the captain dies, and I thought he was actually going to shit. Oh, I've never seen someone have such a complete... I don't even know what to call it. It wasn't a meltdown. It was just completely aghast that he had missed this thing, and that somebody who didn't even know what Thunder Sub was had been the one to see it. Oh, it just killed him. Mind you, this was someone who sadly deserved to have that happen. This is a tree fruit. I bet I can make banana jam, but for right now, I'm going to put the banana in the pantry. That jam maker is still chugging along. It takes a while. Oh, excuse me. Before stream, I was watching, what put it in my mind was before stream, I was watching the live action Yamato movie from 2010. And yeah, it's actually held up reasonably well. I love that their sets look like, oh, those are star quality beads. They're not going in, they're going into the pantry. That's an awful lot of them, yes. I'm going to throw them in and see what we do with them. They put a lot of effort into the sets, into making it look like a battleship. You know? This was very obviously a World War II vessel that they had refitted. Okay, I've already been to the Yakuans to do their idea. It is 2:25 and I have food, and I'm right by the bin and the thing. I should be collecting metal. Ignore the people playing bones. Teddy always wins anyway. I want to start from Glyptodon's den. Because there are some rocks here I want to take a hammer to. Must be nice. Shoot, I need to be at Glyptodon's porch, not den. There should be iron somewhere around. Ouch. I'm trying to think where the iron is likely to be without referring. I think I'm going to have to refer to the wiki here. Let's put it on that to put it in pause a second. Only in the Sun Cave in the Mograni Tundra. Oh. It's not even here. I have to get out to the Mograni. Oh lordy, that's going to take some work. The land. I need honey to get out there, and I don't have it yet. Let's go look in on the bees and see how they're doing. It's winter, they may not even be doing. Oh, there is some hive activity. I'm seeing bees. Okay, we'll find out. Hmm. Oh, hey, look who it is. Hey, Took. Yeah, I mean... He does have a really good point there. Um, yes, you should. Garrick should join me on Saturday morning for Stellaris. Okay, that's people talked with. Let's head back to the house. And... there we go. Any tree fruit. New dish. Fruit platter. I mean, it's fruit salad, but okay. I'll take it. It still counts as a dish. There we go. And the fruit salad goes in the bedroom in this locker with all the other extra food. Whew, I've got a lot. I think that's the extent of what I can do there. And it's about the extent of what I can do here because... that is the song Stones in the series Ultima, not a song called Stones from Ultima. Okay. We have... where is it? Here we go. Reached the top of the hour, and it is that time. Thank you so much for being here. It's always nice to have somebody along for the ride. If you have enjoyed this episode, previous VODs are at the URL in the lower right of your screen. Upper left has the stream team calendar and all sorts of things happening pretty much every day of the week, different types of games. Check it out. I will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel, 6 p.m. Pacific time, barring a move to a later day hour for summer. I'm debating going to 7 to 9 to get out of the sun. We'll think about it, and I'll put out some sort of announcement. In the meantime, right now it's on for next Sunday night, 6 to 8, with more Roots of Pacha. And before then, Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific to 10 a.m. with Stellaris. Old Man Yells at Void Cloud. You get to see me trying to learn how to play one of the most complex games on the market. It's quite a thing. So, happy gaming, happy week. Hope you all are doing well, and until we meet again, safe journey, space fans, wherever you may be.